Hello and welcome to Beagle Times. Today we're going to have a quick look at health and safety while you're camping or going out for walks. Now, there are a few basic things that I think everybody should carry, and that is a first aid kit. However, a first aid kit on its own isn't good enough if you don't know what to do with it. So familiarise yourself with its contents and the little information leaflet. Better still, read a first aid book so you've got an idea of what to do, or enrol on a first aid course. Now, I've had 20 years experience being a first aider, so I'm pretty okay with this sort of stuff. However, the contents of my first aid kits are subjective. Other kits may have different things in them. I like to buy a basic first aid kit and add to it. Now, before we get into the first aid kit, we have one first aid kit that I keep with my camp kitchen. We then have in the rucksacks, which are our day packs, we have various sized ones. If I can find that one. No, it might be in this pocket. Here we go, it's in the front pocket. A very small first aid kit. And then in the one that I carry, because I tend to go out walking by myself sometimes, I have a medium-sized first aid kit. Now, as well as a first aid kit, you're going to need things like, I keep this on my little backpack, a whistle. Now, you need to be able to whistle in case you've got no phone reception, things like that. You're in the middle of nowhere and you need to get help, basically. So use your whistle for that. There's also a little torch for attracting attention in the dark if you've had an accident. And I also like to take my little penknife with me. Now again, check whether you're allowed the size and type of knife that you might want to carry. It's a multi-tool, so it can do various little jobs that you want. The other things that we do take is in this little box, I keep my personal medication, things that you might find handy should somebody become ill. Now, I have spare inhalers because I have asthma. We like to take these, they're super great. I've had these since I was a child, which is the original Swiss herbal sweets, whoops, sorry about that, for sore throats. I also like to take some extra tablets in the form of antihistamine and painkillers. And then another favourite of mine is Cough Linctus, a cough syrup that's a herbal remedy, and you can buy that at most pharmacies. All right, I'll put that back properly in a little bit. So those are the medicines. Remember to keep them well away from dogs. Don't let your dogs near any medicines because that will be a sure visit to the vets. Now, other important things I keep in my miscellaneous tub are sunscreen in summertime, or if you're out a long time, and that's exactly what I said, dogs like to put their noses in things. Insect repellent. I like these little handy antibacterial wipes so they can clean down surfaces, handles, cars, anything you need them to. And I also take with me a little bottle of hand sanitizer, rubber gloves and face masks. So very important depending on where you are. Might just put a bit on that one. Right, having a closer look at the first aid kit now. The larger one, which is a pet-friendly first aid kit, has got space blanket. That's both good for humans and dogs if you need to keep them warm. There is a little tick remover set because again, humans and dogs often, if you're out in the wild, on long walks, in long grass, you pick up ticks. There is a basic first aid leaflet. I have rubber gloves for dealing with blood or other bodily fluids. Again, this is an essential in a pet kit, a cohesive bandage. This is a medium-sized one. You then have various sized bandages, small, medium, large, and a triangular bandage. Then I like to keep in my first aid kit a plastic bag, at least one, a doggy bag will do. That's for bagging up anything that has been soiled. So anything that's had blood or bodily fluids on it, you must put into a little sack. There are also some safety pins that helps you with your bandages, keeps them on. Also handy for if something breaks on a rucksack or on an item of clothing. And it does all sort of fit back in, but I will do that properly in a moment. Then another essential little thing and a top tip with your first aid kit. I've been doing this since I was at the Brownies many years ago. You keep a pencil and sharpener with a little notebook so that in there you can put your own details. I put my details, my phone number in there, but also depending on where you're going, put a local doctor and vet information in there. I also tend to keep a small bit of change if I need a payphone, and always take my mobile phone and a charger. You need various different plasters, different sizes. There is a resuscitation shield, micropore. You usually get sort of sterile wound cleansing wipes. I like these gauze absorbent pads for cleaning up blood. There are then various different dressings and wound things, and I also take some larger ones, and they are non-adhesive or self-adhesive ones. So non-adhesive ones are used for when you've had a cut or burn, so it doesn't stick to your skin. A small pair of scissors, and I also like to keep a spare lighter in mine. And I'm a bit of a herbal freak, so I like to use tea tree oil wherever possible. So as you can see, it's not, well, it's quite a lot of little bits and bobs, but they all fit into this medium-sized case. Still not a large case, but it's not as big as my medium case, and certainly a lot bigger than my small case. Again, in these I have various different things, smaller scale to those, cohesive bandage, various personal protection, gloves, micropore tape, again, similar sort of stuff. If you need more advice on different types of first aid kits to put together, let us know and we'll try and make a video on that for you. Now, I think that is basically all the things you need as personal protection. Another top tip with personal protection though is please make sure that wherever you're going, that somebody knows you're going there, and also the estimated date or time of arrival back to your home. That way, should the worst comes to worst, someone will actually be looking for you. Well, that's it from Beagle Times for today. I hope you liked our video. Please like, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any future episodes. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.